Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Narayanam Namaskritya. Shaivanarottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Mudire Ashtaprayashu Bhadreshu Yam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhakti Naistiki
Bhakti Bhavati Naishtiki. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Class time, japa nahi, japa time, class nahi. Oh. Na vidameha devanam helanam vayam anu api yanna grananti bhagan swan ye devaha karma sakshinaha na vidameha devanam helanam vayam anvapi yanna grananti bhagan swan ye devaha karma sakshinaha
Bhagavan Swan Deva Karma Sakshinaha
Thank you. Na, not. Vidama, can find. In Iha, in this connection. Devanam, of the demigods. Helanam, insult. Neglect. Vayam, we. Anu, minute. Api, even. Yat, because of which. Na, not. Grananti, except. Bhagan, shares. Swan, own. Ye, who. Devaha, the demigods. Karma sakshinaha, witnesses of the sacrifice. Dear King, we do not find any reason that the demigods should feel insulted or neglected in any way. But still the demigods who are witnesses for the sacrifice do not accept their shares. We do not know why this is so. Dear King, we do not find any reason the demigods should feel insulted or neglected in any way. But still, the demigods who are witnesses for the sacrifice do not accept their shares. We do not know why this is so. Reverse. Cam link has no power. The camera is on or off? Huh? You can switch it on now. This side. See the switch. It has 3 positions. This switch. It has 3 positions. Have it. Supriti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, ma'am.
Purport by Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. It is indicated herein that if there is negligence on the part of the priest, the demigods do not accept their share in sacrifices. Similarly, in devotional service, there are offenses known as seva-aparādha. Those who are engaged in worshipping the deity, Radha and Krishna in the temple should avoid such offenses in service. The offenses in service are described in the nectar of devotion. If we simply make a show of offering services to the deity but do not care for the seva-aparādha, certainly the Radha Krishna deity will not accept offerings from such non-devotees. Devotees engaged in temple worship should therefore not manufacture their own methods but should strictly follow the regulative principles of cleanliness, and then offerings will be accepted. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavati Pashat Deshatarine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. पावर है क्या? इसमें लाइट नहीं आ रहा है तो मेरे को मैनेज कर लेगा ना इसी से आ रहा है. Na vidameha devanha helanam vayam anuapi yanna gridanti bhagan swan ya ye devaha karma sakshinaha. Dear King, we do not find any reason that the demigod should feel insulted or neglected in any way, but still the demigod who are witnesses for the sacrifice do not accept their shares. We do not know why this is so. Hare Krishna, everybody. So welcome everybody, come from all the way. We have devotees coming from Jaipur. Hare Krishna. We have devotees coming, the team of Jivanath Prabhu. And we have Kannada devotees coming. Nobody there? English devotees, Hindi devotees, Tamil devotees, Telugu devotees, Malayalam devotees, Bengali devotees, Odia devotees. I missed anyone? Gujarati devotees, yes. So welcome everybody. So let us meditate on the shloka. Today's shloka is quite appropriate in the sense that we are now taking deities to a higher standard of worship. And there are a lot of what is known as Sevā-aparādha. When you are worshipping the deity, we should be careful about Sevā-aparādha. At home, we generally recommend you worship pictures. It's better. Once you worship the deities, there are a lot of offenses. Just like there is dham-aparādha. We go to a holy place, we should not make an offense. There is nam-aparādha. We know the 10 offenses to the holy name. Similarly, there is something known as seva-aparādha. Actually, all the offenses I will go through now. I will increase the volume. Somebody is playing, don't replay, I'll speak louder. Little I'll speak, we have already time. We have to, now it's okay, the volume? I have to speak. So today we have to do little cleaning of the temple. After prasadam, hopefully. Yesterday night we did not get chance because the two deities of Udupi Krishna and Narasimha were not in the place. They both more than 1 ton. And it was very difficult. Somehow it has come. Today they'll fix it. So now everything is done. The polishing of the floor will take more time, but we'll not continue with it now. We will continue it after the inauguration. But it is cleaned up enough. We will now wash it. And we will have festival, and we will have homa, everything. Just in time we are ready. You all could see? Okay, anyway. So there is something called Seva-aparādha, and if you actually meditate, it is common sense. Now let us take the holy name, the 10 offenses. What is the first offense? Yeah, the initiation people know the 10 offenses. So the first offense is the blasphemy of the devotee. Why? Because nama, the first thing we have to take shelter is the nama. Forget about big feelings about the deities, big feeling about the shastras, big feeling about the Acharya. We don't have anything with us. Therefore Prabhupada says in the cargo ship while going to America, I don't have any knowledge. He's representing us. He's an associate of the Supreme Lord. He said, I don't have any knowledge, I don't have any devotion, but I have faith in the holy name. That is where we have to begin. Where we have to begin? Faith. Name. Now, if you make offenses on the deity, I'll tell the 64 offenses, you'll get scared. But by chanting, those offenses will be taken care of. But if you make offenses of chanting, there is nothing else to do. So you have to keep chanting to remove offenses of chanting. Suppose on chanting I made an offense, but keep chanting. You heard some devotee, Hare Krishna, keep chanting. It will give you a way to come out of that thing. There is no way to counteract offense to the holy name except chanting holy name itself. If you make offense to the deity worship by chanting, it can be counteracted. By chanting, there is no more merciful way. So you have to approach the holy name itself. And there also, the holy name is a person. It is called Nama Prabhu. So when you hurt a devotee, it hurts a lot. Just like a child is very dear to the mother. Now suppose somebody slaps the child, can mother take it? She will be very angry. I have seen in one school, when parents had come and they were shouting at a principal in a small children's school. No, the teacher scolded the child, should have scolded in a proper way. Right like this, whole day the child was crying. The parents can't take, they straight rush to the school. Correct? So similarly, I may be saying I worship the Lord, but something is wrong. It is not anukulyena. If it is anukulyena, then this will not happen. This is pratikulyena. Anukulyena, what is the shloka? This is a definition of Shuddha Bhakti. Okay? Anya avilashita shunya. We should not have any other aspiration except pleasing Krishna. Jnana karamadi anavritam. We don't want any jnana which has no connection to service. We want jnana. But jnana means what is happening in Tibet, what is happening in that. Anything which has nothing to do with service to Krishna, I am not interested. I have no time, busy. So much you should pack yourself. Jnana, karma, any activity, I am interested in activity. We are constructing a temple, that is an activity. But any activity which is not for the pleasure of the Lord, I am not interested. Correct? This is one way to look at it. Okay. So jnana karmadi anavritam. These kind of jnana karma which is for sense gratification, either gross or subtle. See, everything has to have a cause. If it is not for the pleasure of the Lord, it is for pleasure of my senses. Correct? So every moment we are actually acquiring jnana or we are doing some activity. For what purpose? We should keep questioning. I am thinking this now. Why? See, this is a very high standard. I am not on the standard, but just try to make a target for ourselves. I am thinking this now, but why I am thinking this? Am I thinking for the pleasure of the Lord or it is some my ahankara? Take it out. Right? Karma, I am doing this activity now. Why I am doing this activity? Correct. We can act either by the mind or by the body. We have two activities. Correct. Mind, what we are doing? Thinking. And thinking will tomorrow lead to activity. Therefore, jnana first. And then karma, you are doing activity. Now, is the activity I am doing, is it for the pleasure of Krishna or for my own pleasure? Keep questioning. If it is not for the pleasure of Krishna, it will not be anukulyena, it will be pratikulyena. You are doing service in the namesake, but actually it is not pleasing to Krishna. So you say, Krishna, anukulyena, I want to serve you, I want to serve you. And there is somebody chanting the name of the Lord, you hurt. Why you want to hurt somebody? Correct? Anybody devotee does not hurt. Even an ant he doesn't want to hurt. We know so many examples. Why hurt a devotee? You are mad or what? So we should be very careful to make some, we can hurt somebody either by gestures or by words or physically. Don't do that. Therefore, it is said even a Kanishta Adhikari who has even once chanted the name of Krishna, Hare Krishna. Correct? Why you want to hurt him? That is, you like somebody hurts you? No. Then why you want to hurt somebody by gesture? Correct? You go sometimes just by gesture. He gets hurt by words and by physically. Be careful. Who are you? Why you are so proud of yourself? Actually, it's only in pride we hurt somebody. Don't be proud. Jnana karmadi anukulya krishnanu silaram bhakti uttamam. That is called anukulya. That is bhakti. So when it is not anukulya, actually it is pratikulya. We are hurting a devotee. We are thinking nama will. If we are tasting the nama, you can see next day the nama taste goes away when you hurt a devotee. You can see that. Therefore, those who taste the nama are very careful, because this is a treasure I don't want to lose. Therefore, very careful. अरे क्या जाता है अपने को? दुनिया में नाम कमाना है ना, और या नाम का सुख चखना है. You have to taste the holy name, or you want some name and fame in this world? I want to taste the holy name. That is, I cannot live without that. The drinking, we have to keep drinking. Pīpata bhāgata rasamalayam. Same way, pīpata bhāgata nama alayam. Keep drinking the holy name, keep drinking. So a devotee with actually drinking the pleasure of the holy name will be careful not to commit offenses, because he knows the next day the taste goes away. Therefore, chanting 16 rounds is a 24-hour activity. Next 22 hours, I should not do 10 offenses. So first thing is, because that 2 hours when you're chanting, if you're chanting, most of us just make some vibration and get some peace of mind, and we feel great. But those who are actually chanting, hearing every word, and taking shelter of the holy name, we are actually in a very dangerous position in this world. Why? Physically we are in a dangerous position. Many of you came here by aircraft, you came by flight or by train or by bus. Anything could have happened, isn't it? We feel at that time we are in a flight, when flight is climbing or landing. That's the most dangerous time. 3 minutes of up, 3 minutes of down, generally. So what happens at that time? You are very worried. God, please protect me. We chant Narsimha mantra. Take care, some of us. Actually, every moment we are in danger. Physically, isn't it true? And if we are more advanced, which we are not, if you are more advanced, we are worried of attraction to Maya. We are worried of that, our consciousness being sucked by sense objects. That's a sign of degradation. True? So we are worried of that. So devotee seeks protection from all the physical or subtle attack by Maya in this world. If you are helpless, you know you are advancing. The more you feel confident, you know you are going down. It is said in this world, abhi ye muh pe girega, hai na? Somebody is talking like, walking like that. Girega. We don't say anything. Time will teach him. Correct? We say sometime. इसको बताने का फायदा नहीं है, समझ सका. हाँ, मुंह नाक में गिरे. So similarly, actually, we should feel at every moment totally helpless at the lotus feet of the Lord. That is spiritual advancement. Such a man will not make any dham-aparādha, nam-aparādha, seva-aparādha. He will never make. Once you know you are in a helpless position, always you are seeking the mercy of the Lord. You will not make any offenses. Why you should make offenses? Offenses happen actually because we start seeing everything from a material plane. Now you see what is happening. Try to understand the offenses. Mayavadis are expert in making offenses. See, we are at this moment not able to connect to the Lord. We are able to connect to the Lord? No. So Lord mercifully manifests himself in various places. The nama is actually a material vibration in one sense. Ha, re. It's a material vibe. But by the mercy of the Lord, it takes a spiritual divine nature. But you do not know that. For a person who is on the material platform, it is some emotional business doing kirtan, correct? He is making aparadha. Similarly, deities. Many people think it is like idol. But by the mercy of the Lord, the deities manifest themselves. The Lord manifests as a deity. There is no difference. You should think that Radha Krishna has come from Goloka and is standing. Anything less is an offense. If you are thinking anything less than that, it's an offense. Goloka ira prema dhvani harinama sankirtana. This holy name has come from the spiritual world. If you think anything less than that, that's an offense. It's not. Now Prabhupada Vigraha is there, Prabhupada is sitting there. If you think anything less than that, that is an offense. You are taking prasadam. It is actually tasted by Krishna, it's a Krishna prasada. But you think anything less, that's an offense. You take scripture, grantha. You can have offense to the grantha also. It is words of the Lord. You get it? Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmana Vaishnave Salpa Punya Vatan Rajan Vishwasana Eva Jayate. You don't get faith in these things. Mahaprasada. First faith we got was in Mahaprasada. In fact, there's one devotee was there, very sweet devotee. We shaved on the same day. He was telling me that he used to come to the temple in Muscat just for prasadam, late. And devotees used to, chant that mantra and he somehow memorize it. Before prasadam serving in some temple, they loudly chant the Mahaprasade Govinda and he used to repeat and he remembered that. And he was just coming for the prasadam. Then what happened, one day by mistake he came early. So everybody was paying obeisance. He was also paying obeisance to Prabhupada and he was chanting Mahaprasada Govinda. That's the only mantra he knew. So Krishna has kept that first. Okay? First faith we get. Govinda, faith in Krishna. Nama. What about Krishna? The first thing about Krishna is Nama. Brahmana, Vaishnava, to the faith in these things do not come easily. So what happens? We are not able to see the spiritual dimension of this. In my experience, we make offenses, movement, a devotee, say, we are all practicing sadhakas, we'll talk about us now. What happens? Sometimes we do sense gratification accidentally, or occasionally, or in our madness, it happens. We allow, because we are just coming, this is a convalescent stage. From a stage of absorbed in sense gratification, we somehow contacted one of the elements of mercy of Krishna. We took prasadam respectfully. We heard a Sankirtana respectfully. We did japa respectfully. We read Bhagavad Gita with great respect. We heard a Vaishnava with respect, association. Some way, totally absorbed in material life, we just touch one of the elements of Krishna's mercy in this world. True? This cannot be understood by logic, therefore Mayavadis never enter bhakti. Just by academic logic, how can you understand the holy name is spiritual? I remember one day I was in a function, one man came and asked me, Swamiji, do you say that just by chanting you can go to the spiritual world? I said, yes. Then I don't believe you. It is so difficult to go. I said, no. Shastra says that. Aho batos pacho vigariyan yad jiva agre vartate namatubhyam tepa tapas jusushwarya brahmanu churu nama grananti ete. Are, how glorious is this person on the tip of the tongue the Lord is situated. That means he keeps chanting whenever Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Not that japa ho gaya mala phenko, not that. He has not become fully glorious. Glorious is when the name is situated on the tongue keeps vibrating. Correct? You feel like chanting every moment. Not that it's kind of a sadhana, ho gaya phenko, and there is no interest in chanting. Correct? Whenever you're sitting, Hare Krishna, Hare, it has like you keep drinking. When you like something, you say one more, like that. You keep chanting. See, this person is so glorious. He's constantly chanting the name of the Lord. Vartate means sitting there. Aapaiye baithiye vartate. Namatubhyam. He must have done all the tapasya. He must have done all the yagnas. He must have taken bath in all the holy places. He must have studied all the scriptures because he's chanting your holy name. So it is not a joke to chant the holy name. They think, are karo, nahi kar sakte. So now we are coming in the train. You have noticed that? We are doing Sankirtan in the train. Some of you did? Nobody did? Yeah, you are doing in the train. So when you are doing Sankirtan, have you noticed some people come and sit down there because they feel it is peaceful, purifying, but they cannot open their mouth. इतना आसान नहीं है वो खोलना. उसके लिए सारे यज्ञ होने चाहिए, सारे तप होने चाहिए, सारे स्नान होने चाहिए. There was one. It's not easy to open the mouth. बहुत यज्ञ करने पड़ते हैं, बहुत तप करने पड़ते हैं. One devotee was there, the mother was not chanting, requesting, Mama chant, no? One lady devotee, mother was not chanting. तुमने इतने पाप किए ना इसलिए जप नहीं कर पा रहे. She told on the face, जप करती हो. So holy name is very merciful. Even though you're not able to chant, even though you don't have time, you try. Then it will sit on your tongue. You try. It's most merciful manifestation. So in this way, we see that the vartate. So it's not easy, but people cannot believe the power of the holy name. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a chant. If somebody just say, Krishna, you will embrace it. You chanted Krishna's name. When Chandkazi came to the place, he said, few names of Krishna. Correct? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so happy. He was so glorious at chanting Krishna's name. और क्या है, अब हम भी अपराध करके करते हैं, कुछ इफेक्ट तो लगता नहीं है. वो जप करे, क्या किया? जप ही किया. You know the famous joke. There was once devotees that come from America and the Prabhupada team was special. They were with Prabhupada, full fire. They were distributing more books than we are distributing today. We are 10 times bigger in number of temples and devotees. What energy! Fire means when you have the Jalamukhi, you are also become touched with fire. So they were sitting in a car. So one person was driving. So they thought full fire. Chant Hare Krishna. Chant Hare Krishna. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was telling, no, chant Hare Krishna. Chant Hare Krishna. So he was driving and not chanting. So 4-5, chant Hare Krishna. He was silent. अरे मैं क्यों Hare Krishna जब करूँ मैं मुसलमान हूँ. So they were laughing. कर दिया ना, कर दिया. अब continue कर. So that is the spirit we should have. So but we do not know the holy name is spiritual. It is transcendental. We do not know by just chanting once the Krishna Nama, person can wipe out all the karmas of all the life. He cannot commit that much sins that one chanting of Krishna name can wipe. We do not have that faith. Correct? Similarly, the Dhama. Visit the Dhama. The Panditji built the Dhama glorification. We're very nicely hearing. है ना, आप इधर आए, आपका सब पाप धुल गए, अब तो वैकुंठ धाम, हमने राधा कुंड में स्नान कर दिया, कृष्ण प्रेम मिल गया, we become, that is Dhama's power. But we don't have faith, really, we don't have faith. So similarly, there is aparadha to the deities. We think, "Usko pata rakha." It's a sin, it's an offense. The Lord is standing. So now, why these offenses occur? Because we do not understand their transcendental nature. Okay. We can read from the Shastra the 64 offenses and like a sadhana try to protect ourselves. But if we can counteract rather by developing a devotional attitude, there is a shloka which explains them. Atha Shri Krishna. So many of you are teaching, this is a very important shloka. This shloka fits here. Atha Shri Krishna Namadi, nothing about the Krishna Nama. First thing is, begins from the name. If you want to realize Krishna, where you have to begin? Name. Nam Adi. After name, I think you know this, we have explained in all the classes. There are 4 features of a personality. Okay? Name, next, form, next, paraphernalia or guna, next. So the 4 features of a personality are manifested one by one. I know you are coming for the temple inauguration, but I have not seen you. Can you hear me at the end? Then the next thing is when you come, I see you. Rupa. Then I see the paraphernalia, oh, specs are there. Okay? Somebody has something, paraphernalia, somebody has beard. We see different paraphernalia, wife, children's. And then Leela, gunas, and then finally qualities we see, and we see Leela. In every religion, the God is revealed. Religion means revelation of God. But they only reveal the name. That also partially. Because the names revealed are, you are great one, you are very merciful person. We do agree to that. But these are not the names which Mother Yashoda says. Mother Yashoda says, oh the great one, oh the most attractive one. Because all the qualities of Krishna make him very attractive. So these names will take you to Goloka. So imagine the fortune. And then the Rupa. Generally places of worship in any religion, it's empty inside. No Rupa is worshipped. Mumukshavo ghoro rupan. Shastra talks about don't worship the ghora rupa. Don't worship. Worship the sweet, sattvic, transcendental forms of Lord Krishna. And that is misunderstood by some religion. They came in breaking the idols. Because what is ghoro rupa? Even Bhagavatam says don't worship. Mumukshavo, give it up. They thought the worship of Radha Krishna is like that. Unfortunate. Name, then form. So first you have to take shelter of the name properly. Then the form will reveal. When you take darshan, you can't take your eyes away. Generally we take darshan for 5 seconds. Isn't it true? But when we will advance, we cannot take our eyes away. That's now sign of advancement. Because it is spiritual. Today we see a beautiful girl, we cannot take eye away. We see a handsome man, we cannot take eye away. Because that is our consciousness now. When we advance, these all things replace spiritually. Nama already effect has come. Most of you cannot hear a film song now, not interested. Correct? So already effect has come. The Nama has revealed its sweetness. You would rather like to hear a bhajana. Film song is gone. So similarly, the Rupa, we get attracted to so many Rupas of the Lord. No, we'll get attracted in this world, but we get attracted to the form of the Lord. And it makes an impression deep within the heart. Somebody shows a picture. This is Radha Govinda. Why? That means the image is there within your heart. How did you say it is Radha Govinda? Already impact ho gaya. Thoda bahut aur kariye, it will slowly instill. Then all the beauties of the world will not distract you. Nama, Rupa, Guna. What is there? You see all the media is doing. Like idiots. All the time glorifying another idiots. It is said, no? 4 kind of animals. What is the shloka? बताइए हमारे जयपुर से आए हैं, बहुत अच्छे डिवोटी हैं, वो कीर्तन करते हैं मिनिमम 4 घंटे. हाँ, नायत नायत कारण पतोपे तो स्व विद्वरा उस तरह खरे. ये दुनिया में जो लोग हैं जानवर ही हैं, ये बड़े जानवरों की पूजा करते हैं. जातु नाम गदा ग्रजा, इनके कान में कभी भगवान का नाम नहीं गया है, ठीक है, ये बहुत बड़ा श्लोक है, इसी का क्लास, really big class. So people are animals, they are glorifying bigger animals. So they only do seva-aparādha, nama-aparādha, dhama-aparādha, aparādha, 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 vaishnava-aparādha, this is aparādha, correct? They don't know anything. They cannot understand the transcendental nature of the Lord. They cannot understand. And just imagine, Prabhupada has no followers, nothing. He is meditating on the sweetness. Now what is happening here? This Anga Rishi, they are doing yagna, but Devatas are not accepting. So you have that experience. Today you chanted Hare Krishna mantra, it was very sweet. Tomorrow you chanted in the same place, same way, no sweetness. Maja hi nahi aa raha. Today you read a purport, you're full of ecstasy. Same Bhagavatam you take, same purport you take, same place you sit down, tomorrow it looks dry. You had an experience or not? You cannot force, therefore yesterday, you cannot force Krishna to reveal the sweetness. So Atha Shri Krishna Namadi. So in this world what is happening, people only glorifying, see our nature is to glorify somebody's qualities. But people are constantly glorifying the qualities of fools. And it is said, Lakshmi goes away from a place where fool is glorified. तो टीवी बंद कर दो, नहीं तो लक्ष्मी देवी निकल जाएगी. जहां भी गधों की पूजा होती है, लक्ष्मी तो बोलती है हरे कृष्णा, मैं चलती हूँ. She will only stay where Lord Narayana is glorified. So any other glorification, just stop it. Political parties, stop it immediately. Te dvand moha nirmuktam bhajante mam dhiravartaha. ये द्वंद्व से निकलो आगे. ये सब द्वंद्व, ये these are all crazy people. Prabhupada says, very strong word, why should I say one set of rascal is better than another set of rascal? मैं क्यों बोलूं कि इस एरिया के कुत्ते और दिल्ली के कुत्तों से बेटर? अरे यार क्यों दिमाग खराब कर रहे हो हैं? यहाँ के कुत्ते की लड़ाई हो रही है, दिल्ली के हम क्या बैठे हो कमेंट्री करेंगे क्या? क्यों अपना समय बर्बाद कर रहे हो? We should identify. We are not criticizing. We should identify and save all the dvanda. This is hot. This is cold. This is pleasant. This is all material things. We should save our mind, because when the dvanda is there in the mind, I cannot focus on Krishna. Sriradha Govinda ki, Shri Netaji ki. See, at night also they dress the deities, morning also they are dressing the deities. So much seva. So you should assist them. Okay? So seva-aparādha will not happen. Atha Shri Krishna Namadi na bhaved graim indriyai. By gross senses, the transcendental nature of the name, even service to Krishna. Now suppose somebody is 2 times dressing the deities. Correct? He's enjoying it. Why will you do it? 1 day you can do, 2 days you can do, unless there is the pleasure of seva, you cannot sustain that seva. You agree? There is. So therefore, only by the mercy, aparādha, Radha Rani says Hare Krishna, aparādha, Radha Rani name is there. She says Hare Krishna. The devotional energy goes away. So moment we do sense gratification, that is the cause of an offense. Because then what happens, moment you are on a material platform, you see devotees materially. You do not know, he is so fortunate, he is getting chance to do Aarti to Radha Rani, Radha Krishna, when I will get that chance? When you have that kind of a mood, you will never do an offense. है ना? Right hand नहीं उठा, कुछ fault ढूंढते रहेंगे. अरे बाबा, look at the overall spirit. He is so fortunate to get a chance. Somebody is so fortunate to take a class. When I will take class? है ना? When will I offer cook bhoga for the Lord? Seva-onmukha, service spirit when it develops. Okay? So when we do sense gratification, we come on a material platform. Then everybody will say, we only see, we all when you are doing service, we have 2 aspects of it. We are not pure devotees. It is mixed. Correct? आप खाना बना रहे हैं, ये भी सोचते हैं कितना अच्छा खाना बनाती हैं, देखो कोई बोल दे क्या बनाए आज, मूड खराब हो जाता पूरे दिन, है ना? होता नहीं होता है. We are not doing pure service, none of us. We are trying to serve Krishna. But the devotee has one aspect of his, the nectar, his desire to serve Krishna. We don't see that. Oh, how fortunate this person glorifying Krishna. Correct? That's the way to look at it. Nahin. He is becoming a big proud person now. The another side, it is there. But we are focusing on the spiritual aspect of it, because we are in service attitude. We want to serve Krishna. We take inspiration from people who are doing service to Krishna. We desire to get opportunity to serve Krishna. Seva-onmukhe jeva. When you develop service attitude, swayameva spurati yada. More and more the Lord will reveal His qualities. Right? So sometimes we feel Prabhupada is so great. Actually, He is revealing His transcendental nature. How can you understand the greatness of Prabhupada? Just by looking at him? Then you look at some Mr. Handsome in this world. Correct? No. When you look at Prabhupada, they look so beautiful, so golden, so compassionate because of spiritual advancement. Otherwise, you cannot understand. You cannot understand by the gross calculation the Acharya, the deities, the Shastra, the holy name, the Prashadam. Correct? When you develop service spirit, in fact, there is one more shloka in Bhagavad Gita. To the degree of service spirit, to that degree Krishna will reveal Himself. What is the shloka? Very good. Ye yatha mam, देखो online में ही सिखा दिया इतना है ना. Ye yatha mam prapadyante. To the degree you surrender, to that degree Krishna will reveal. To the degree you will have service spirit, to that degree Krishna will reveal. There are no offenses in this kind of. When you forget this and service spirit has to increase, how do I know my advancement? How much eager I have become to chant Hare Krishna? How much eager I have become to read Prabhupada's books? How much eager I have become to serve Prabhupada's mission? Then I know I am advancing. Okay? Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Hare Krishna. So you will have an opportunity now. Atul Krishna Prabhu is coming. Jivanath Prabhu is coming. And then there is one sannyasi also coming, Bhakti Parivachakar Acharya. Previously he was Sankarshan Nitai Prabhu. Okay. And then Bhadra Balram Prabhu is coming. He is I don't know, you met him? Aapke Gujarati interview liye the. He is also coming. And we will have fortune to see initiation of more than 100 people. Those who have passed. I will listening. So we will try to improve the quality of the training. This time 6 months course we had. We will start after this, and so good that they say इनको तो interview लेने की जरूरत ही नहीं, perfect है ना? We should improve. Some mistakes happened this time also. We'll try to improve so that our recommendations are very serious. Okay, so now we go for prasadam, everybody, and after prasadam, I'll just come to the temple hall. I'll take permission from them. Can we do the cleaning? We'll do the cleaning of the temple hall, and then we want to shift the deities immediately because there is no place here already. Okay? But it cannot be shifted before Vastu Homa. So that will be conducted tomorrow morning. Then we take the deities there. Okay? Big celebration, giving them a new house. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Hare Krishna.